Hello everyone! Today I'm back with another review of a new hero in DC Dark Legion, Starfire. Even though this video is a bit late compared to other channels, I still hope you'll enjoy it. I've been quite busy with family matters these past few days, so I didn't have enough time to write a script and chose to record some unscripted gameplay videos first. But now I'm back! If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to support me. And for those of you who've been watching my videos but haven't subscribed yet for various reasons, please consider subscribing to see how I improve day by day. Thanks to all of you, this channel can continue to grow, and I truly appreciate everyone who has supported and subscribed so far. Alright, enough talk, let's get started. Starfire is a new support hero, and she's not available on my server yet. So in this video, I'll only review her skills and some related aspects. I won't be able to provide an AC shard guide just yet, though I might cover that in the future. I've switched back to an older server to record some of her battle footage so we can get a clearer look at her true power. I don't want this review to be too inaccurate. First, Starfire belongs to two factions. The first is the Outsiders, which is a new faction that now has a complete trio: Martian, Arsenal, and Starfire. This means you can start building a team with them. Additionally, Starfire is also part of the Titans faction, which gives even more flexibility when building teams. You could create a team combining Titans, Justice League, and Outsiders. For example, Arsenal, Martian, Starfire, Superman, and Cyborg. That gives you 3 Titans, 3 Justice League members, and 3 Outsiders. This is just an example, not necessarily the strongest team. I'll analyze her skills first, and at the end of the video, we'll see which team combinations work best. Finally, she also belongs to the Energy Wielder faction, which has many heroes that excel in both support and high damage output. Now, let's go over her skills. I'll review her at 5 red stars first, then I'll show her at 5 white stars so we can evaluate whether she's worth investing more stars into. Starfire's first skill deals AoE damage within a certain range and also provides support by reducing the target's attack, which makes it quite strong. It helps your team survive longer. Her second skill is a passive that works in combination with her third skill. When you use her third skill, her ultimate, it creates an energy absorption field that reduces incoming damage for allies within the field. If those allies are Outsiders, the damage reduction is even greater, stacking up to 3 times over 20 seconds. The field also heals allies inside it every second, based on Starfire's attack stat. This skill is very powerful and greatly boosts your team's survivability. However, the healing is relatively low in the first 20 seconds of a battle when you likely haven't activated her ultimate yet. That's where her fourth skill comes in. It boosts Starfire's energy at the start of the battle, giving her plus 15 energy per outsider on the field. So, if you field a full team of 5 outsiders, she can use her ultimate very early, within about 5 seconds, giving your team instant damage reduction and healing, making it very hard for opponents to take you down early. Right now, there are only 3 outsiders available, so the bonus is about 45 energy, meaning it'll take around 10 seconds to activate the ultimate, which is still pretty good. Her fifth skill increases men by 10%, which is very useful, and also boosts attack for supporters. This synergy works especially well if you pair her with Raven. This combo creates an incredibly durable team, which in turn pairs well with Joker. Now, let's look at her performance at 5 white stars. At this level, her healing might seem low at first glance, but it's actually 4 times stronger than Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy heals for 8% every 2 seconds, while Starfire heals for 13% every 1 second. However, she relies heavily on her 5th skill to generate energy quickly. Otherwise, the healing won't be strong enough to save a team that's on the verge of defeat. So, my recommendation is to aim for at least 5 white stars. For free-to-play players, 5 purple stars is a very solid level to aim for. And for those willing to invest, I strongly recommend going for 5 red stars. She is definitely worth it. Alright, now let's review her main legacy. This legacy focuses on 2 core stats, attack and energy, both of which are extremely important. Attack increases her healing for allies, while energy allows her to use her ultimate faster, which, as I mentioned earlier, is crucial. If her ultimate is delayed, your team could be put at serious risk. Her first legacy skill boosts her ally's attack within the range of her ultimate, excluding herself. However, when she activates her ultimate, it increases her own attack as well, stacking up to 4 times. This maximizes both her damage output and the team's overall DPS. Increasing her attack also boosts her healing for the team. The second legacy skill further increases her attack, and when she uses her ultimate, it heals allies. This healing is based on her attack and also includes a small percentage of each ally's missing HP. This is incredibly valuable for a support hero, providing maximum utility for the team. A team with Starfire equipped with this legacy will be very hard to defeat. Now let's review some potential strong team comps with Starfire alongside the current 3 outsider lineup. I won't be swapping out any of the outsiders. I'll just change the last 2 team members to complement this core. First, we have Superman and Green Lantern. As you know, Superman will be your team's main damage dealer, but he's relatively vulnerable to many strong opponents since he's a melee hero. However, with Green Lantern and the Outsider core supported by Starfire, his survivability will significantly improve. The Outsiders also bring solid damage, especially Arsenal, who can hit a single target up to 9 times. Another key strength of this team is Martian, who serves as a strong tank with decent damage and can help protect Superman by drawing enemy attacks. On top of that, Martian can synergize well with Arsenal through counterattacks, adding extra damage. This team has a solid balance of damage and support, with good healing and damage reduction thanks to Starfire. However, it lacks a strong damage amplifier or someone who can quickly eliminate the enemy's strongest threat. Because of this, the team might struggle against opponents like Joker. On the flip side, this team won't have much trouble dealing with Deathstroke. The biggest weakness of this lineup is that it has only one primary damage dealer. Arsenal's damage is random, so he's less reliable when it comes to focused burst damage. As for positioning, place Martian in the upper left corner, Superman in the upper right, and the remaining 3 members can be positioned anywhere in the back row. Next is a team that can address the weakness we just discussed by swapping in Joker and Raven. I actually considered adding Constantine to this team, but I think Constantine works much better when paired with a full Justice League Dark team, so this lineup isn't the best fit for him. On the other hand, Joker works very well here, because the longer your team survives, the easier it is for him to wipe out the enemy. The key strength of this team is the synergy between Starfire and Raven. They will greatly enhance your team's survivability. This lineup also won't be afraid of Deathstroke, since Starfire can activate her ultimate very early, allowing Joker to heal and benefit from damage reduction right from the start of the battle. This team is just my theory and analysis. I haven't been able to test it yet since I don't have all of the required heroes. Once I do, I'll definitely create a more detailed video about this combo. That's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Don't forget to like the video if you found it helpful, and if you have any suggestions or feedback, feel free to leave a comment below. I'm always learning from your input. See you in the next video, and once again, thank you all.